I'm here because Lloyds Bank, who I banked with for 30 years, suddenly turned on me when I needed their help to stop money laundering through one of their accounts. And they put me in touch with BSU. That was 8 months before my business went down. I've got evidence here showing that they could have stopped these crooks straight away in their tracks on the 27th of November 2013. And instead of helping me, they buried everything, put me out of business and tried to reclaim my assets. Now, the main problem with the police is the police will say, we've done an evidence review on your case so we can't go any further. Yes, they do an evidence review, but the only way they can go further is go through the doors of Lloyds Bank and get their side of it, but the police won't do that. The police just refuse to do that. So we're fighting the police, we're fighting Lloyds Bank, we're fighting all the watchdogs. The FCA and the NCA have had stacks of evidence of this money laundering and do nothing about it at all. So it's a pretty hopeless situation for the ordinary decent guy who tries to run a business in a reasonable manner.
So can you agree that everybody that you know that was rich has been robbed in some way or another, or?
Well, I've got my colleague here who's in the village with me. There's 500 people in this village, and they've done the same to 2 other businesses, just the same, completely ruined them, shut them down by doing basically dirty tricks, by conning people into doing things that were illegal. And I'll introduce you to my colleague in a few minutes, and he will tell you.
Do they pick on the rich men that are vulnerable? Do they pick on vulnerable families? Easy targets? Well,
they pick on SMEs because they know SMEs haven't got the firepower to fight them back. They can't. They spend all the savings like we did. We spend all the savings on solicitors and got nowhere with them. And you never will win with them. They've got hundreds and thousands of pounds they spend on solicitors of the public's money, or the money that's been given to them by the government to keep them afloat.
But surely if the bankers were jailed in 2018,
yep,
it's a criminal matter.
Yep.
And surely the CPS has a mandate to make sure that they don't charge you to prosecute crime. So you said you put a lot of money down to get the prosecution.
No, we had a private case as well. We had a private case where we got a solicitor, and it cost us £50,000 of my family's money, not mine, my family's money.
But that shouldn't. If it's a criminal matter, there's no money involved.
It got nowhere.
Yeah.
The police said it's not a criminal matter. I even showed them money laundering. and they said it's not criminality, it's just bad business practice. This is the Norfolk Police.
But they went to jail in 2018, but they're still doing it now, yes, in 2022. Is it because the banks are American owned now? Because they securitise the money in America.
Yeah.
Is that where they are now? Because the jurisdiction of the UK doesn't seize their assets, cease their trading. Because to get your compensation, you have to use this other law, which is called International Cooperation Act 2003.
Yeah.
That's the law they use. America uses to enter other countries, yes, looking for these terrorists which, yes, don't exist, or their own actors.
Yeah.
But really that's the law that the UK needs to use to get the USA to seize the assets and cease the trading of the banks that are doing the crimes in, yes, the UK.
Yeah. There's something very wrong with our situation here at the moment, because everybody's on the side of the money laundering crooks and the banks. All government departments are on their side at the moment. And we've tried our best to get meetings with government departments. To be quite honest, with Liz Truss in 2016, she did try to help us. She sent us to Andrew Bailey. And he had all the evidence, and he had the evidence of Porto Osorio instigating letters to Liz Truss that weren't true. that were trying to disclaim this money laundering was going on, and saying that the money that was stolen out of my bank account, it all went out on the correct mandate. Well, I've got stacks of evidence here that it didn't.
Yeah. So I think they just pretend to write these letters, because Trev was saying about letters written by Priti Patel. But if the crimes are really money laundering in America, isn't it? The securitization is a big issue, where they don't actually lend you any money in the first place. So no loans are legit, are they?
No, it seems so. Yeah.
So, like when they securitize when they steal your loan money, they make you think that it's theirs when there's no ledger ever produced that they generated that money. Then they securitize that money. You're getting wet, and then obviously this is getting wet as well. I think you better come in here.
No, we can't go in there. We'll be breaking the law.
No, just come in here. They can't be that cruel. Yeah, just come in here. Just yeah. I'll get your wheelchair here. Oh, careful, that one's wobbles. That one wobbles, sorry. That one's no good, don't you turn that off?